Okay, I wanted to make a video about responding to several comments that I've gotten. I've gotten a lot of trolls, basically. I don't know if it's just a band of them. I mean, all of a sudden. But anyway, just one person or a couple people with many accounts, or just, hey, look, help me troll this guy or something. I don't know. But mainly about silver, right? Now, those of you who watch this channel, you know I don't put up with some crap, right? Me, I believe in property rights, and the same thing, my YouTube channel. If somebody goes in that channel and starts leaving all kinds of, look, you're a dumbass, blah, 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 okay. I don't mind a debate, right? Leave your point, I'll leave mine. I've learned stuff sometimes from people. But, just simply, fuck off, idiot. And that's the comment right there. What the hell is that? Right? Or somebody, it depends on how much profanity it is, how personal it is. And, of course, if they're just trolling, then I'll block. And the same thing, man. Somebody comes in my home and starts talking to me like that, I'll throw them out. On that channel, I don't mind a debate. I don't mind you guys debating. But if somebody is going to just totally, just be kind of productive and name call and this and that, it's kind of productive, so I block people. I ain't got a problem doing that at all. But, the comments were way back, you blocked this guy because you proved you wrong or something. And, what they're talking about me being proved wrong is silver prices falling. Who does not know that silver prices have fallen? You don't need to put proof that it's fallen. I never said that silver prices didn't fall. I simply say I don't care. All the problems that led me to believe that buying silver was the right thing to do are still there. Like I say, we owe more money than the rest of the world combined. We're the biggest debtors in the world, man. The debt just keeps going up. Look at the unemployment rate. Okay, it's 5%, but if you look at the labor participation rate, the active bodies of age in the workforce, only 62%. 62%. Because the unemployment number, yeah, it's like 5%, but it's cooked. After your unemployment benefits run out, you're no longer unemployed. Stop looking, you're no longer unemployed. If you're a brain surgeon and you get laid off for some reason, you can't find work, and you have to go work at McDonald's, for example, you're not counted as underemployed. You're employed, right? You got fired from your other job and you're working 2 part-time jobs. That counts as 2 jobs. There was an article I saw, and I'll leave a link in the description bar, saying that 22% of Americans had 2 or more jobs, right? And read stuff like people in their 30s still at home, never moving out because they're saving up to buy a home. Hell no, it's because they're broke. Massive school debt. You got people with degrees waiting tables. I mean, there's so many problems. They say, I was reading another article which is similar. I've read, the numbers are pretty close, but similar. It was saying that 50% of Americans have trouble with a $500 emergency expense, and that 50% of Americans had $500 or less in the bank, which is pretty similar to what I've understood. I guess the numbers change here and there as time goes on, but that's still pretty close to what I was saying not too long ago. Most Americans, if I remember correctly, have like maybe $14,000 in retirement accounts, right? That's not even what you make in a year. Not even half. And what else? rents are going up about 8% a year. Gasoline's trickling back up. All the problems that made me look at silver as an investment, and yes, and I'll get into that too. An investment, well, they're still there. They're even bigger. I was worried about debt. That's worse now. Unemployment, that's worse. Right? The amount of people getting government assistance in one form or another, that's increased. Everything that got me to buy silver in the first place, all the problems are still there. So why would it was okay to buy silver or gold back when the prices were going up, but when they go down it's no longer a good investment? If all the problems are still there, hell yeah. If silver drops to $1 an ounce, well, hey man, I'm going to buy that much more. I'll throw my whole paycheck at it. Right? There was one guy that said that I was an idiot and I should read before, open a book before I open my mouth, that silver was not an investment because he didn't get, he didn't get dividends, there's no cash flow, or no tax incentives. Right? But that's a pretty shitty way of measuring it. And I responded to, you can read the comment. And I don't even remember if it was on a silver video or not, but my response was, well, that's a pretty lousy way to look at an investment, because if you look at like numismatic coins, we'll start with the closest thing. I buy silver bullion, but let's say you get numismatic coins, right? There's some pretty high dollar coins out there, and I would say those would count as an investment. Millionaires, billionaire guys that have a bank account like my phone number, including the area code, they buy expensive art, hold it for a while, and sell it. I'm sure that would be qualified as an investment. Baseball cards, right, would be, there's no dividend, there's no cash flow, but you could say that's an investment. What about stocks that don't have a dividend? A stock that has a dividend is an investment, but a stock that does not is not an investment? I mean, how does that work? That was pretty crappy ways to determine investments. Let's say a classic car, right? That doesn't give you cash flow. There's no dividend there, right? I mean, there's fine art. I mean, there's many things that don't produce a dividend or cash flow. But yet I would say, yes, that could be an investment. I'm pretty sure that he wasn't going around looking for old videos telling people back, 2006, 2007, buy a home. A house is an investment. Because I know lots of people that are underwater, man, they owe more than their house is worth. The ones that kept it, most of them just turned in the keys. But, hey, I don't think he's going around telling those people that was a foolish thing to do. And the last thing, tax incentive, okay, well, look at it from my perspective. Do I care about tax incentives if I believe the currency is going to be inflated away? I'm not worried about the tax. That'd be a portion of the whole. I mean, if I think pretty much what's going to be put in my, let's say tax is 18%, just, on metals. If I thought, well, worry about, taking a hit on 18% capital gains tax, or 100% on the dollars in my account, or 99%, whatever the hell inflation would be to, who knows. All the problems that I believed were there when I started investing in silver are still there. And for the people saying I gave up, I never gave up. I've just been buying a bunch of mining stocks, energy stocks. That's where I'm putting my money. I didn't give up on the bullion. I just, started up on some stock, and now I'm back into bullion. And there's no proving me wrong. I mean, I never said that silver did not drop in value. I said I don't care if it drops in value, because all the problems that led me to believe that silver was a good investment are still there. And worse than they were before. So anyway, that's it. And I'll leave some links in the description bar. And yeah, y'all have a good one.